Everybody's frustrated. It's part of being in government. Biden's going to work like hell to make sure we get both these passed. I think we'll get them passed.
President Biden's sweeping economic agenda facing an uncertain future as Democrats fail to unify over his scaled-back $3.5 trillion spending package and a vote on the infrastructure bill, which is delayed yet again.
Our next guest says this proves the Democrat Party has been overtaken by radicals. Indiana GOP Congressman Jim Banks is here to explain. Congressman, thanks so much for being here. Explain that. Yeah, so this process to you exposes that the radicals are at the helm here.
Well, there's no question about it at this point. Bernie Sanders earlier in the week tweeted to House Democrats not to support the fake infrastructure bill that Nancy Pelosi promised to bring to a vote on the floor. So what do? They brought Joe Biden to the Capitol. Usually when the president is of the same party as the party in power, you bring the president of the United States to the Capitol to meet with your conference to close the deal. In this case, he blew up the deal. He came to the House conference meeting for the Democrats and actually blew it up. And now we see that they were supposed to hold a vote on Thursday. They changed the rules, extended Thursday, so it lasted all the way through Friday. They still couldn't get it done, which is good for the American people. You have Democrats fighting with each other. Josh Gottheimer, who represents the more moderate faction of the Democrats, said that he can no longer trust Speaker Pelosi. You've got Joe Manchin cutting backroom deals with Chuck Schumer in the Senate, which upsets Bernie Sanders. You got Senator Sinema yesterday saying that she's frustrated because she can't take the Democrat leadership's word either. So all of this is a bad recipe for the Democrats. It's good for America because as long as these Democrats are talking about passing trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars of socialist spending bills, then there's a chance that they could send our country down a path where we don't want to go. But the good news is they failed at it this week.
Hey, Congressman, how do you explain the divide within the Democratic Party? Do you see it as a real ideological difference between that far progressive wing like AOC versus a Kristen Sinema? Or is it people like Manchin and Sinema are seeing the poll numbers for Joe Biden, seeing what their own voters may or may not want, and are trying to be more responsive to their constituents? What's the explanation for the divide?
Well, make no doubt about it. The Democrat Party today is Bernie Sanders' Democrat Party. It's not our grandpa's Democrat Party. Bernie Sanders and the socialist, progressive, radical wing, the AOCs and Sanders and others, they control the Democrat Party today. And that's why Sinema and Gottheimer and Manchin, that's why these guys are so frustrated, because they know that the majority of America is center-right. They know that the majority of America does not want this country to become a socialist country. But the Socialist Democrats control their party. That's why I'm as hopeful as I could ever be that Republicans are going to win back the House majority next year in the midterm election, because the country doesn't match up with where these radical Democrats are today.
Yeah, I understand why you're hopeful that the Republicans might win in the midterm. However, I don't know if I share your hope. I mean, Pete was talking earlier that, the Democrats are good at unifying. I mean, they may come together, as Biden said, before Thanksgiving, say, and come up with a bill. I mean, even if it's $2 trillion, they're going to get their programs in. They're going to get their socialist agenda. They know they're going to lose in the midterm, so they might as well get these government programs in, get people addicted to government and dependency, and they win.
You might be right. I hope not. And we're going to fight on our side as much as we can to prevent them from passing, whether it's $3.5 trillion plus the $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill, whether they scale it back to half of that. We're going to get out and let the American people know how dangerous the policies are in this bill that will put government more in control of your lives from cradle to grave. That's the vision that they've cast. But the good news is that this week, even though they promised to pass something to their conference, they failed. So we're glad that they failed this week. But you're right, we can't give up and lose focus on what they're trying to do to our country and do everything that we can to prevent it.
Yeah, I hope you're right. I hope the failing continues. We'll see. Congressman, thank you so much for your time.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.